So when you're speaking about Murcielagos in general, you directly come to that one option which makes a great car to probably the best car ever made. When it comes to the fact, if you just there's this one question: if you can own one car in your garage, what would it be? And the much I love a Countach or the great a Diablo is, and when you consider the prices, you probably get the best Mercy for half the price of the best Diablo nowadays. When you then have a stick Murcielago, which is rare as hell, especially good cars, by the way, yeah, or not to mention 640s, like real unicorns. This option makes the car a complete different one. So it took me a while, honestly, to get to the point where I had the chance to own a 640 stick the first time. And then it was something pretty special. So I was already completely on the drug of Murcielago shifting. It's just, and by the way, I think it's also officially the best gearbox ever made. And I wouldn't argue with that. It was a Tuesday, shortly before noon, working in the September of 2022, when I received a call from my friend Jason Kramer, who said, "Hey, are you sitting?" Said, "No, but I can. It's an easy thing, like have a chair here. Yeah, just sit down." And said, "Hey, what do you do tomorrow?" And I said, "It's Wednesday, probably working, like 6 days a week. Yeah, nothing else than always. Yeah, we have to travel to like south of France." I said, "Okay, right. Why do we have to travel south?" "Yeah, there is something you might want to see." I said, "Okay, so just tell me what it is, man. Like I'm now very curious." "Yeah, it's a 640 stick." I said, "What?" I sent you a picture and on my phone said, "Okay, hang off," because I had no Wi-Fi. Hang off that I can receive a picture, load it, and was on my phone. I said, "What is this?" That was a blue Eli over cream Pana interior 640 stick. I think that was a poster on my cell phone. Like absolutely incredible. Low miles. All the books, all the keys. He messaged me directly because this first question here and there. And he said, "Hey, this is close to Monaco." So called him and he said, "But we have to go there before Thursday. There is another guy coming." So called him back, said, "Hey, like I need a teeth brush, but nothing else. You refuel the car, like let's just start tonight." Yeah, so Jason being Jason, "Yeah, no problem. I will pick you up in about 4 hours." So we drove the whole night. Tuesday to Wednesday, had an appointment 10 o'clock in the morning. We were like exhausted like hell, but arrived at Lamborghini down at the south of France. And there was this incredible car standing in the corner in that blue Eli color, which is, you have to see it in person to see what that jewelry is about. And so basically we came to a deal, picked up this car a week later. It was like standing in front of the doors, my first drive with a 640 stick. Yeah, of course, like I was so excited, only heard from Ed that this is a different car, but I couldn't even imagine how much better it should be than a 580. Yeah, and what should be better? Like there were so many question marks and I had to find out. So Jason drove down to me. We just put dealer plates on the car, refueled the car, and said, "Okay, be careful," because as you know, we speak about incredible amount of money, and when you are excited, you here and there probably lose control of your mind. So we were driving a little bit on the country roads, and I directly felt, hey, this brake is made for braking. This is such a good brake. This suspension is the setup is so good, and everything on a 640 Mercy. And on every Mercy, but a 640 is just the refined version of an almost perfect car. You can feel everything works together so great. Don't wanna say it too loud, but probably like a Porsche, just in an Italian version. It works so great. And then we went onto the highway, and then I learned what a 640 is about compared to a 580. It's just 1,000 revs more, and this car just exploded like. Where a Murcielago is a very fast car, a 640 is just way faster. Not to mention that the car has so much more torque, and then you have these 1,000 revs more, which makes it feeling it's crying all the time and like crying out the power. Yeah. So after my first drive, I was completely blown. My mind was gone. I completely forgot my name, everything. It was like seeing Rome and dying. It was just. I met the hero. It was just done around me. Same with Jason. as expected, and we were sitting there having a beer next to the car afterwards, not understanding the world that this Mercy, which is already that good, which we can see, by the way, also on prices, markets, that these cars get appreciated so much because they are just perfect. Everybody can drive it, but it's not a boring car for someone who is a good driver. It's just that the car is not very heavy to drive. If you want to go to the edge is so far off from what most people can do that this car is the best, don't want to call it, but it's the best compromise in existence. It's faster than a CGT. I would even, like with a 640, would say you are as fast as an Enzo, while you have the kind of flair as in the 80s of a Countach. Better build quality than a Diablo, yeah, but of course you still have this Audiness, so the AC is working, which is a proper thing when you are nervous in a car and you have an AC which is working, great thing. And the build quality is so good. It's just everything is almost perfect. There is, honestly, beside the fact that they are rare and because of that very expensive and like for good reason, I think beside the fact that they are so expensive, there is nothing bad about to say. And I don't see them stopping in price because they are so rare and just so good. It's not a car like some others where you say they are only rare and because of that they are expensive. Like they are expensive and they are appreciating in price also normal Mercedes because they are so good. Like because they are the best cars in existence. When you just would count down different categories of aspects and just give points, you would say it's the best car in existence. This is probably the reason why this blue Eli car, somebody turned down an offer of $1.2 million on it. So later on, the car went to a friend of mine in Canada, was pretty soon then last year with August Motor Cars. And like here and there, I go on their website just to see it again, just to see this incredible car. Yeah, that brings back the memory of that first drive in a Mercedes 640 stick, which I will never forget.
Over the last 4 years, we've partnered with Glossit to show off some of their amazing detailing products, give you some great deals, and show how much they can transform any car. But did you know that Glossit University is also one of the most amazing online resources for education, mentorship, and coaching for whatever your business is in the detailing space? Whether you do paint correction, ceramic coating, PPF, wraps, anything like that, they can take your business to the next level. And right now, they're offering free 15-minute phone consultations where you can schedule at the link in the description below. Tell them about your goals, tell them about your business, about yourself, and really where you want to get to, and they'll show you if they're online courses, they're in-person classes where I'll actually be in their August class, or they're one-on-one or group mentorship programs with Rich Light from Glossit. It's an awesome way to take your business to that next level. So set up your phone consultation now, talk to them about where you're at today, and they'll tell you where you could be tomorrow.